All right, here we go. This is going to be a look at Raul Brenes, who, from the Fort Myers, Florida sting. Yeah, I mean, of all the All-Stars, I mean, Fort Myers is an all-star cast of Predators, It's right up there with, well, Riverside, I think, is number one, but then Fort Myers is number two in terms of most memorable characters, I think. If all the memorable characters are doing one that's kind of unknown, underrated, dare I say it, of Raul Brenes, Raul Antonio Brenes, the guilty predator, the I deserve the death penalty predator. Yeah, I mean, he's a bit lesser known, but a guy that I've kind of been interested in a bit lately here, within the last couple of weeks or so. You read his chat log, watched this segment here. It's not the most entertaining segment, but at the same time, I think it's still worthy of covering. So let's see, Fort Myers, we got I haven't done Michael Willis. That's one that's been requested a bunch, Haven't done that one yet. Who else do we fucking have that I haven't done yet? Thomas Campbell? I don't know. I don't know. I think I've covered a good amount of these Fort Myers Predators, but whatever, we'll do Raul Brenes here, Raul Antonio. I don't know what to fucking call Raul or Antonio, because he goes by Antonio in the chat log. You think he says his name is Antonio, his screen name is Antonio. But what the hell, whatever. I don't know, I can't explain it. But yes, here we go, we got it going here. And, it's interesting, too. He led off the episode. He led off, well, at least part 2 of the episode, I guess. He led off. They usually like to go for the shock value, I guess, at first, and, I don't know. I don't know why they decided to go with Raul Antonio, whatever this stupid name is. I don't know why they went with him to lead it off, but this is the decision that we make. We're sitting here 15 years later, and we're still debating the order that they showed these guys in. So who the hell knows? Let's just keep going. Let's just get into it. Let's go. So, oh, wait. Before I even get started here, so we get to see all the setup here, all the stuff that we already know, who Perverted Justice is, what their goal is. You gotta sit through some exposition first. So yeah, let's just do it.
Fortunately, there are no.
Hey, look at this! We got the group here coming in. Thomas Coffin walking
there are
in.
Decoys, members of an online watchdog group called Perverted Justice.
It's like they're just teasing you about who's still coming. It's like they're teasing you a little bit. Like, don't miss it. We got this fucking guy in a red vest, no shirt on underneath it, coming in. Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
Consultants to do what they normally do. Set up profiles of 12 to 15-year-olds.
Oh,
and
God.
In this case,
93.
go into Florida chat rooms and wait to be contacted by a grown-up. Once an adult starts messaging, a decoy will often pretend to be home alone and willing to have sex.
He has a case, so
oh, shit. Oh, man. And that's another thing, too. Raul Antonio is for my money, probably one of the more desperate predators as well. We'll get into the reasons why, I think, a bit later on. But, definitely one of the more desperate predators. I mean, he's showing up in a fucking taxi cab. Is that the only instance in T-Captain where a predator shows up in a taxi cab? It could be. At least that I recall, anyway. I mean, we know that Dupé got dropped off by his sister. My sister dropped me off. My sister just got back in the car. Yeah, we know that. But I can't recall another instance. Someone's probably going to tell me. I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, duh, of course. But another instance where someone showed up in a taxi cab, I can't recall. Yeah, I mean, I was going to say something else. Oh, yeah, Rob Culbertson showed up on his bike. That's another interesting one. That's another unique one as well. But, yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure about the taxi cab. Let's keep going.
Perhaps Bud Light or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to hear Frank say that again. He looks like he's got a case.
Pretend to be home alone and willing to have sex.
He has a case, so
a case?
Perhaps Bud Light or something.
Frank is, like, so excited. He's got a case. I mean, that's another thing, too. I mean, this was supposed to be, like, a weekend of fuck here for Raul Antonio. It was supposed to be, like, a weekend of fuck. He came on Friday. I think he was going to leave on Sunday, something like that. So that had to have. Would that last an entire weekend? I think it probably would have. I imagine the girl probably have 2 or 3, and then just be done for the day. Raul himself, he might be a big drinker. If he was a really big drinker, he would have went with the Alonzo Hampton Wade style. But he's such a dickhead too. I was reading his chat log here. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, so it should be right here. Yes. So yeah, Raul, there he is. Raul Antonio, there he is. He said he was going to bring mics. He said nothing about Bud Light. So, I mean, is that just Raul being an asshole? Like, hey, I know that you want mics, but, I don't really want that. I mean, like, dude, I'm a 23-year-old gym brat. Look at me. I'm too tough to drink fucking mics. Is that the case right there? Because he's just like, fuck it. I know you want mics, but this is just as good. I'm too cool to be drinking mics. And he just didn't want to get 2 things. It could be possible that he just didn't want to get 2 things because, did he say anything about Bud? No, he did not. And here we go. We got fucking Abalash Bhaskaran over here too. He just didn't want to carry too much because he had his bag. Wait, right here. He's got his fucking bag, and he's got his bag, and he's got the beer. He doesn't want to carry 2 cases of beer and the bag. That'd be too big of an inconvenience. And I get the logic there, if that's what he was actually going for. And especially because he took a bus, too. So, I mean, he took a bus. Hanson was going to get to it. I'll spoil it for you. He you can't be carrying, too many questions, number one. First of all, I mean, I can just only imagine the clientele on the Greyhound bus saying, like, oh my god, yeah, well, he might get jumped for that, who knows? I don't know if there's a carry-on, a minimum amount of things you can bring onto a bus or not. And, maybe the storage wasn't going to be too well on that. The situation wasn't going to be too well on the bus. So he just decides to bring the 1 case of the Bud. And he's like, if worst case scenario, we could just go and go somewhere else. I don't know how you were going to do. You might have to be walking a little bit. But, yeah, either way. All right, let's just keep going here.
Over the course of 3 days, men come knocking on our door, and our 13 hidden cameras record their every move, from the minute they turn onto our street until they walk into our living room.
Look at this here. You got fucking Pepe, Schumacher, Peter Hernandez. Oh, I love Peter Hernandez. If you've never seen Peter Hernandez before, Unaired Predator. He doesn't have a segment. The fat teen mental health counselor. One of my favorite unaired predators. Gets a nice tackle, nice arrest, good reaction to the camera coming out, and of course Thomas Coffin.
No idea.
There he goes. He heard you. He's coming.
Yo, this woman is so excited. I didn't notice that when I watched this earlier. That woman just got so excited. Look at this again.
Predators have no idea.
There he goes. He heard you.
That's the one of the phone decoys, I believe. Her probably best known for her conversation with Don Cheech, Peter Sika, in Georgia, when she goes, "No, what are you talking about? What's Dateline? It's like Cops or something? What's in Cops, That's probably what she's most known for. But she's so excited. Yes, we fucking reeled him in. He's done. He is done. Or perhaps they just know. Perhaps they just know at this point. I don't know when he showed up. I guess he showed up on Friday. So, perhaps they just know, okay, not only is he going to get an in-prime fucking Hanson giving him a stern talking to, but he's also going to get probably tackled by these Fort Myers cops who are just outrageous. So maybe they're just like, yes, oh man, another one. We're going to get our entertainment's worth here tonight. We're going to get our money's worth here tonight.
He's coming. He's coming fast.
This man shows up to a house.
And what a fucking idiot. Why is he carrying it like that? Why is he carrying it like that? He has 2 free hands here. Maybe not leading to my theory. Maybe he could have fucking carried a Mike's Hard in there as well. But no, he fucking, like, he's got 2 things that are, well, 1 thing at least that's pretty difficult to fucking carry. He's carrying it under his arm. What a dumbass. Oh my god.
To keep a date with a girl he's never met. He walks into the backyard and knocks on the wrong door. No one answers, so he makes a call. No one answers the phone.
And that's another thing that's really bizarre, too. There was no correspondence. There wasn't any correspondence between them on the day of the sting. So he might have been thinking, like, the last message here is on 10:10 on the day before. Because, okay, yes, tomorrow night, yes. Okay, see you then. Take care. Nothing the next day. Maybe they got a phone call, maybe. But he's perhaps like, oh shit, did I just get completely set up here? I knock on the door, no answer. Oh shit, did I just get set up? Yeah, you probably got set up. 420, yo. 420 YOLO. Oh man. This is off the fucking rails here. Alright, whatever. Let's just keep going.
Finally, he hears our decoy and heads inside.
Hey, where's his stuff? Where is his stuff? He just fucking lost it. What did he do? He just left it out there? Wait a second. Is my mind deceiving me? What, he just leave it on the stairs here?
Door. No one answers, so he makes a call. No one answers the phone.
Doesn't even bring it into the house.
Finally, he hears our decoy.
He doesn't even bring it into the house. He just fucking. I guess figure. Okay, I'll just open up. Can you open up the front door real quick? I gotta get my stuff. Okay, that's weird. He didn't bring it to the front with him. That's a bit weird. It's still a bit weird.
And heads inside.
Hey, I just had to change my shirt real quick, but just come in and watch some TV. I'll be right there.
Where you at?
I'm just gonna change my shirt real quick.
And that is not a line that she just said to him. That is a line from, I can't remember which part. Is it from Lee Greer or Coffin? Where she says that? It's like the same exact clip. It's just they just cut it in and put it there. Yeah, I think that's from Lee Greer's Raw segment. I gotta confirm this here real quick. In one sec. Alright, so here we go. I got fucking Lee Greer's Raw segment pulled up here. Oh man, who knew that the legend Lee Greer I will be invading this fucking video here. I believe I'm correct though.
What did you bring?
The double cheeseburgers with no pickles.
Awesome. I made chocolate chip cookies too, but I actually just got some on my shirt, so I'm just gonna change my shirt real quick.
Is that the same line? I can't even fucking remember. Hang on a second here. Hang on a second. Playing fucking Columbo here. Hang on. Is this the same line?
Just come in and watch some TV. I'll be right there.
Where you at?
I'm just gonna change my shirt real quick.
Yeah, that's the same line. I know I wasn't fucking lying. I knew I wasn't full of shit here.
Quick.
That's the same line, right? I'm not going crazy here. Yeah, they fucking think, oh, I could just throw a different, I could just throw that in there, and no one's gonna know that. Selective editing there by perverted, or by Dateline. Character assassination, as Dark Hero would say. And this guy just really fucking obnoxious here as well. He's got the fucking sunglasses on his head as he's inside. Annoying, really annoying. I mean, he leaves them there the entire time, too, which is really annoying. Hang on, I gotta get a sip of water. Water. Not water. Water. Alright, let's keep going.
Although perverted justice members are actually the decoys who conduct the chats online, we hired this actress to pretend to be the girl alone in our house.
Oh, Emily. Emily's great.
But she's really 19.
Sit down on the chair and eat some cookies. I just have to change real quick.
The man who's come into our house.
Emily is great. The second
Raul,
best decoy, in my opinion, is Emily. After Nervous Nelly, of course.
Antonio Brenes, screen name Antonio 69929, an assembly worker.
69929. What a romantic. So I'm guessing 929 is probably his birthday. The 69 is kind of self-explanatory. And based on what I see here with Raul Antonio, I think he's a bit inexperienced sexually, is what I'm gonna. That's the way I'm gonna go with it. That's the way I'm gonna call it here. So I have to. I mean, the obvious example is that he's traveling on a bus across half of the state of Florida, and to come meet a girl. That's the one thing. The second thing is that he talks about porn, and my stance on predators with porn. Watch a movie. The decoy asks, "Cool, what movie?" porn. He says porn, and he says, just playing. But you know that he was kind of serious about that. Because I think it's just because he learns his about sex from porn and wants the decoy to also learn about porn, but he also wants to get fresh into his head. All right, okay, we'll start off watching porn, and then when we translate this into the bedroom, it'll be fresh in my mind. Is what I'm saying. And I think that's just one person's opinion. This is also a good line right here too. Actually, I just noticed this one. I realized it here. And if you're thinking, no, I don't rape girls. I hated rapers, and I think they should be killed. The irony of the statement, and then I just made the fucking connection. I didn't notice this when I read it yesterday. I didn't put it together when I read it yesterday. Was that why he says I think I should get the death penalty to Chris Hansen? Is that why? Oh, that's fucking great. That is fucking great. It all fucking connects together, man. That is interesting, man. Way to go, Raul. At least he's consistent. I gotta give it to him. And if you're thinking, no, I don't rape girls. I hated rapers. And I think they should be killed. Oh, that's hilarious, man. Oh, Raul, you're a guy, man. You're a fucking guy. And it's a bit hard to read it. He's not actually from the U.S. Actually, I was gonna save this for later, but I figured we're here, and the years weren't kind to him here. This is a 2011 photo, so almost 5 years after the sting, and the 5-year anniversary was coming up, and he was looking pretty rough. But he says he got deported. Yeah, he got fucking deported. So I don't know where he was from originally. I was thinking it was I don't know if I just dreamt this or if I'm just the voices and demons are talking to me. And to saying that it was a Central American country or South American country. I don't know if that's true or not. I might just be pulling that out of my ass. But yeah, he's fucking got deported. So, Raul. Oh, that's not good. All right, let's keep going. This is
he
fun.
met a girl posing as a 14-year-old online.
We're not even into the
asks her
confrontation.
if she's ever
This
had
is a train
anal
wreck.
sex. She says no, and then he types, "Would you ever do
Rachel,
it?"
can you
He
read
also
between the
asks her,
lines?
How many rounds can you last?
I don't know.
Would you be able to have sex and take a break until you get tired, or could it be an all-night thing?
That's another thing I think that gives off the inexperience vibe. Is that he's like, oh yeah, sex is gonna be an all night thing. It's gonna be an all night thing when that's really not the case. But he just kind of thinks in that mentality. All right, let's keep going.
I guess we'll see.
I just want to make sure you can handle me.
Oh, she will. She will. You're not some big catch here, Raul. I promise you.
He actually got on a bus and rode across the state of Florida. But instead of finding a minor alone...
Oh, man, that is dedication as well as desperation as well. He drove... So the explanation... Why is this not popping up? I'm putting my thing here. There you go, you dumb fuck. So he says he takes the bus. He says he's going to take the bus because... I might bring my truck because my brother wants to use it to move. Okay, I might bring a car where he works from, meaning rental car. Kind of a broken sentence. But from what I gather, it's that, he's going to take, if he doesn't, the Greyhound bus is the last resort. And we know how it works out. Okay, so I guess his brother took the car, or took his truck to go move to wherever the fuck he's moving. And then, I guess he couldn't get the car from the place that he works, from where the brother works. I don't imagine they would have been too happy about that. Like, oh, you're his brother. why are we obligated to give you a car? I don't give a shit about you. He's like, no, it's okay, it's okay. And they're just like, no, get out of here. So we know what option he took. He took the Greyhound, which I don't imagine was a pleasant ride. So he went from, where the hell is he from? Where the hell is he from? I should say in the conviction page, yes. West Palm Beach. So I don't know how fucking far that is. West Palm should be on the east coast of the state. And Fort Myers is a bit on the other side. So let's see. West Palm Beach to Fort Myers. Yeah, so like I said, the complete opposite ends of the state. It's actually not too bad, actually. I mean, 2.5 hours is bad, but I'm just saying. It's only 2 hours. I mean, it's bad, but it's not the worst. It wouldn't be the worst drive, but I imagine the bus. I mean, I can do this. The bus. 19 hours. Okay, so this definitely isn't fucking accurate here, but, I imagine the bus ride was definitely a lot longer than 2.5 hours. So, yeah, not great there, Raul. I mean, that is desperation, but also I admire your perseverance. I can't imagine doing that, but that's just me. Let's keep going.
Meets me.
Sure. Why don't you have a seat right over there, please?
Oh, shit.
Online, he told the girl he'd bring alcohol and spend the night. And look, he's brought beer and an overnight bag.
How was your bus ride?
Good.
How long were you on the bus?
Wow, sir.
How many hours about?
About 4.
Oh, shit, okay. He even says it. 4 hours, okay.
Else did Antonio 69?
You can see the guy driving the cab has the fucking money in his hand. Oh, what a waste of money, Raul. It's interesting, too. I wonder if this guy, if this guy was, like, talking, he's the cab driver saw the guy walking into his cab with a fucking, bottle, or a box, a case of beer, I guess they call it, and a sleeping bag. No, it's not really a sleeping bag. It's a fucking bag. He's like, man, if they had conversation, what that conversation was like. Do you think he says, yeah, I'm going to go meet my girlfriend? I'm going to go meet my girlfriend. Or did he say, what I would have said was, I'm going to meet a friend, is what I would say. And that's probably what he did say. I don't imagine he'd be bragging about it. Like, hey, I'm going to meet I'm going to meet my girlfriend I met online. I live in West Palm Beach. Oh, man. I don't imagine he would be bragging about that. But, he probably just said, I'm going to meet friends. And, you could stay at a hotel as well, but fine. But whatever. That's that's interesting, though. What that conversation would have been like, is pretty interesting. It's interesting, too, because you always lie. Always lie. I'm going to California next month, and by myself. And I'm, like, already kind of dreading the ride from the Uber, or from the Uber ride from the LAX to the hotel that I'm going to. One sec. All right, so what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm already dreading the ride from LAX to the hotel that I'm staying at because, I'm just like, is you gonna be fucking 20 questions with me? I don't want to play 20 fucking questions with you. And I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go meet friends, even though that's not what I'm doing. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Just a random anecdote right there. Let's keep going.
929 bring with him?
Did you bring condoms with you?
It's in my bag. I always bring it with me.
You always bring condoms.
Mumbling too.
You show up with beer. After a
dramatic zoom in by the fucking camera guys. This is the normal shot, right?
You always bring condoms.
And then the next shot, boom, so zooms in. It's just a stare. That is the stare of somebody who is just pondering every single decision that they made in the last few days, however long they were chatting. He can't believe it, man. He is trying to backtrack in his mind to see where the hell he went wrong. I can't believe this is happening. Oh my God, this is awful. This is the worst. That is a good shot right there, I must say. Well done by the perverted justice. By the Dateline editors.
You show up with beer, you show up with condoms after a sexually charged online conversation at a home where you believe a 14-year-old girl is alone for the weekend. You say, "Are you sure you can handle me?" You ask her if she's cool about having sex with you.
I'm guilty of whatever is there, sir.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'm guilty of whatever is there.
What could
So again, something that you should never say, right? I mean, is that, I guess it's better than McFetridge, who said that in front of, the investigators, as opposed to Chris Hansen, who is not a law enforcement agent, I guess that's a little bit better, but it still doesn't make you look any good, any better there, Raul Antonio. But at least he's straight up, I guess. Not really putting up much of a fight here, just kind of taking his beating from Chris Hansen. Oh man, but it's not good, not good at all.
he
Not
be
good.
guilty of in the state of Florida? Using the internet to attempt to solicit a minor for sex, a felony.
Not appropriate at all, sir.
Why did you do it?
Just me being dumb.
What do you think should happen to you, Antonio?
I think I should get a death penalty, sir.
Well, you won't be getting the death
Oh, I love it. It's one of my new favorite lines, actually. I think I should get the death penalty, sir. One of my new favorite lines.
What do you think should happen to you, Antonio?
I think I should get a death penalty, sir.
Well, he won't be getting the death penalty.
And then the voiceover from Hansen is even like a little still shocked. Like this is post production, months later. I'm guessing months later. I don't know how long, but months, at least a few weeks afterwards. In post production, Hansen is getting the script. He's doing the voiceover. He's like, "Did this guy say the death penalty?" So when he reads it, he's like, "He's not. He's still shocked. He's still shocked by that suggestion from Raul Brenes, I think I should get the death penalty." So he goes in the voiceover, "Well, he won't be getting the death penalty." Extra emphasis on the death penalty. It's just funny. But imagine that, though. You got the fucking death penalty. Which, to be fair, would that even be the worst punishment? I think that would be satisfactory. But, it does lead to an interesting case, you're going to be at least going away for a little while. How much time did he end up getting? So if this is accurate, a full 2 years. Okay, so 2 years is rough. I can't imagine being locked in a cage for 2 years. And then registering as a sex offender. If that was my fate, I would just fucking kill myself, personally. If I was in jail for any period of time, greater than like a couple of months, maybe, I think I would just kill myself. That might say more about me than anything else. I don't know. Let's not get into it. But, if you're a registered sex offender for life, that is just a death sentence in itself. I would just rather kill myself and just be done with it. Personally, I don't know. Maybe I'm way off base there. I don't know.
We'll find out shortly. He does have a date before a judge.
I'm printing out right now everything.
Perverted Justice has been sending the sexually explicit online chat logs between its decoys
what a
and
squad.
the potential...
What a fucking squad of people there. So let's see. We got who is that on the end?
Shortly, he does have a date before a judge.
I'm printing out
So we got
right
Dell,
now
obviously.
everything.
Perverted Justice has been...
And then, that's right, okay, so you have the other phone decoy. You have Frag and
sending the
Dell
explicit
and the other
online
phone
chat
decoy. Wow, what a group, man. How is this group? This group way overachieved. They definitely way overachieved, man. They came in at the right time. No one was doing this type of stuff before them, I guess. And they were able to overcome some pretty big odds. Oh man, it's okay. It's okay.
Between
Perverted
its
Justice, you
decoys
guys did a lot of good.
and the potential predators.
But it's funny.
to
It's
flip
funny at the same time. It's funny to laugh at you sometimes.
Myers Police Department and state prosecutors. They're staked out in the guest house behind our house.
More exposition.
In the case of Antonio 69
Oh, dramatic head sag. Ooh. Not good there, Antonio.
Antonio
69.
there's
As someone who wants the death penalty.
evidence for an arrest.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet children on the internet.
So after I tell him he's going to be on Dateline,
So you're free to leave.
And again, he doesn't go back to get his stuff, or maybe he does go back to get his stuff, right? Because he does make a little turn here. It's a little hop-skidoo. Usually they would go to the right or their left, off of these famous back stairs here. They would go to the left and get back to their car, right? But he is walking this way, probably to get his stuff back. Yeah, he won't be needing it.
Get down!
Oh, man. And he doesn't get tackled, though. It's unfortunate. Oh, shit. You can hear this fucking squealing of tires there. Is that the fucking truck? That's gotta be the fucking truck. The pickup, the gray pickup, I think it is, that speeds up. I think you can see it. You can see it in other places in the episode. But listen to that squeal, man.
He gets
They
arrested.
fucking booked it. Speeding up into the curb, man, is that truck, man. Dude, that truck makes me laugh every single time I see it, man. Yeah, it's great. I gotta pull it up here. Give me a sec. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, first of all, it's Lee Greer again. Because it's gotta be fucking Lee Greer. His segment has everything, man. It really is top notch. But listen to this. Okay, listen to this. I think this is the same exact screech that we hear in Raul Brenes' segment right here. Brenes segment right here. Listen to this.
As a man is being arrested, an unmarked police vehicle moves into position.
Look at that. That thing is
suspect is
squealing.
put into a-
I gotta fucking... There's some asshole mowing his lawn outside. I hope it's not coming through. It's really fucking loud. But listen to this again. Listen to this again here. It definitely sounds like it. Squealing, and just look at this thing. This is so unnecessary.
Vehicle moves into position.
That is some squealing, though. Unless that's just like a sound effect added in their post-production. That definitely sounds like the same one that we just heard in Raul's segment. That's interesting, man. Yeah, this is great. It makes me laugh every single time. so unnecessary, but it's hilarious at the same time. And here's the one. You can see it in Michael Willis's takedown in action here.
It's relatively easy.
There it is. Not as dramatic that time. I guess they must have had to get a different driver that day. This guy's much more mellow with it. But yeah, that's fascinating, man. That is fascinating. Okay, so back to this. Now we're pretty much done here.
And taken away in an unmarked police car. Then he's brought to this transfer station where he's searched.
You have any ID on you? Yeah, they have my wallet, sir.
And he's taken to jail.
Watch your head when you get in.
The next morning, he appears before a judge, and bail is set.
There is probable cause as to all
Oh,
charges.
man, that's great.
There'll be a $40,000 bond composite.
His story.
Yep, okay, so that's pretty much it. Oh, man, that was a good... I wasn't expecting there to be this much to go with here in this Raul Antonio segment here. I wasn't expecting this one to go this long. I guess that's typically how it goes, though. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so actually a pretty good segment. You get a little bit of some Easter eggs in there, between the fucking, Emily wrong clip, that's actually from Lee Greer's segment, and you get to see the speeding of the truck. Pretty good all around. And while not a highlight, the biggest highlight of Fort Myers, I still think it's a quality Predator. Oh, Polkit. What's up, Polkit? And Hyung Pak, the South Korean Predator. Yeah, that's pretty much it, though. I don't really have much else. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, see you guys later.